Hi everyone, welcome to Vedic Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. I wanted to discuss something that is going to happen about on the 16th of July this year, that is like 4-5 days from now. The event is going to be a lunar eclipse. I know that the eclipse is not going to be visible not everywhere, but eclipse is an astrological phenomena. That means moon will definitely transit to a certain zodiac at a certain degree, and therefore it will be a conjunction of moon with different planets. Now, to some locations, some geographic locations where it will be visible, it will be called as a visible eclipse. But on the astrological level, this is definitely an event happening on the celestial scale, and therefore it will impact each one of our life, whether it is visible for you or it is not. Eclipse is going to happen, as I can see, on the zodiac of Sagittarius exactly after a couple of weeks when the solar eclipse happened on 2nd of July in Gemini. So you can see that the Gemini Sagittarius axis is getting a lot of heat from last 1 year. A lot of things are happening on this particular axis, and I will just show you. Also, I will put a screenshot if you're seeing. This is the planetary position on that day, on the night of 16th of July. So you can see that Moon is along with Saturn and Ketu, and you have Venus, Rahu and Sun conjunction in Gemini. Moon will be almost at the end of Sagittarius at 28 or 29 degrees, because on 17th of July Sun will move into the zodiac of Cancer, Kark zodiac. So what is going to happen? Sun will move into the sign of Cancer on 17th of July. That means the Sun is on the edge of Gemini, and it is on the beginning of the water sign of Cancer. Now, when the Sun goes into the water sign of Gemini, the water sign of Cancer, there is a purification of soul. Definitely, just after the day of eclipse, lunar eclipse, the purification of soul happens. Next, the eclipse is lunar, that means it is denoted with moon. Cancer is the zodiac ruled by moon. That means the house in which Sun will step in the next day of eclipse is ruled by the planet who went into eclipse. What does this mean? This means transformation of soul and transformation of mind. Obviously, it will have some unsettled emotions coming through, it will have some unsettled mindset coming in front of you. What does this eclipse has to offer? What does this eclipse says? What is this eclipse trying to communicate? Sun, who is moving the next day into the zodiac of Cancer, will meet a retrograde Mercury and Mars exactly on the Rashi of Moon, which is going on eclipse on 16th of July. Moon will be trapped along with Saturn and Ketu, and remember the degree of Saturn and Ketu is around 22 and 23 degrees, and the eclipse will happen around 28 to 29 degrees. So that's not far from Saturn and Ketu. So before the eclipse happens, Moon will be pulled apart from the energy of Saturn and Ketu. That's number one. Second, this will happen in Uttarashadha Nakshatra. This is going to happen at the edge of Sagittarius and Capricorn. What it shows is that there is going to be a tremendous amount of karmic influence and karmic transformations. This eclipse is about emotional, spiritual, and psychological transformation, and this is going to bring out a certain fear. This will give you some sort of mental anxiety, mental tension, maybe a couple of days before and a couple of days after. You will be rattled by emotion, you will be frustrated, there will be a chaotic mindset, you may feel unsettled, there will be a lot of tremendous amount of energy, and there will be a need to change. There will be a force within you who will be trying to talk to you, and you have to understand and listen to that voice. The confidence may go up and go down. There will be immensely There will be a lot of mood swings that you will experience, especially the people who have sensitive moon position, or if you are Sagittarius ascendant or Sagittarius moon sign, you will face this, because if you are Sagittarian, then your 8th house lord is going into eclipse, and this shows transformation day. So all Sagittarians, you have a very important day coming up on 16th of July, and you should pay great attention to that week and anything that happens in that particular week. That will change your life forever. Yes, nothing is going to happen automatically. This is a moon, so this is totally inside your mind. This is a psychological thing, but you have to act upon it. You have to think thoroughly. You have to be very attentive to any kind of mood change, any kind of thoughts, ideas coming in your mind. The dispositor of this eclipse, which is Jupiter, is retrograde, and it is retrograde 12th from moon, 12th from the zodiac of Sagittarius. And like this will have an enlightening effect, and you may feel the need to give up something on that particular day. There will be something that you may give up also. You have to pay great attention to that particular thought, because that particular thing which you want to give up, or which you want to do a sacrifice for, is the thing which was giving you a lot of problem. So that is the day when a baggage, either from the past life or the current life, will be put down. Now, why moon is very much unsettled? Now again, you see that 8 out of 9 planets are just in 3 zodiac on the day of eclipse. Now what you have to see is that moon is first of all 6th from his own zodiac. So 6th means past life karma. There is Mercury being retrograde. So the 7th from moon is running retrograde. And the dispositor of the eclipse, which is the Jupiter, is in the house of a debilitated planet Mars, which is debilitated on the moon zodiac. So the moon is getting impacted far stranger than you think, in a far spiritual and in a far dynamic way than you can imagine, and you have to meditate in the week of eclipse to experience the surge of spirituality. Let your emotions go out, let your emotions vent out. This is Mercury, and you would want to communicate the weak points of your life, and this is the time when you can find out where you are the most weakest, where you are falling yourself down, where you are putting yourself down. Note down all negative traits and then try to act upon that, and then try to rectify those areas of your life. If you do that, you will be well within the reach of success, and this transformation is bound to happen. Because of the Saturn and Ketu retrogression, things will be not normal, things will be not usual. Neither the message that you will get is going to be a very usual message. 8th from this eclipse is the debilitation energy of Mars. 12th from the eclipse is going to be the retrograde energy of Jupiter. So a lot of debilitation and retrogression is happening around the eclipse. This means a lot of inward movement is necessary, and a lot of inward movement will happen, and for some, in fact for a lot of people, it will be a compulsive journey within your soul, within your mind, and you will be made to think on purpose few areas of your life and few aspects of your life, and that may put you into a very frustrating mood, and that may put you into a very depressing mode for some, and very lively and jovial mood for a lot of people. Whether you are feeling good or bad, you should be very accepting, you should be very relaxing. You should try to pass this time in all spiritual chant and devotion. Try to visit a place of spiritual origin, a spiritual place, a meditation camp, temple, church. Wherever you find peace of mind, you should visit that place. You can stay near to a lake or a water body, river, ocean, and just try to meditate, watch the waves, and let your mind sink in, let the mind relax. Don't overload yourself emotionally or physically during that particular week. Neither take any important decision, because that's a decision where that's the point where you will be weakest emotionally, and you may take decisions at a very wrong spot. That is not a good time to decide anything for your life. You can note down your ideas and then later on reflect on those ideas, whether it was feasible, whether it was right or not. But spontaneous decisions are a very bad case here. Mars will not have enough energy and Sun is going to move into a water zodiac. It's all about soul transformation. This is the one of the most powerful spiritual time in which we can be, and you can call this an Aquarian age. You can call this the age where we are supposed to go into a higher vibration, a higher level, and vibrate our soul and get rid of the earthly pleasures, the earthly desires, and move to a far more spiritual realm, far more spiritual domain, and become a better human being. Now, this eclipse will create some trouble if you try to resist this, because this is happening for all of us. Each one of us have Gemini and Sagittarius at certain places in our house, and you must see where is your Kark Rashi, that means the Cancer zodiac, placed. Wherever your Cancer zodiac placed, the transformation will be linked to that particular house, and it will happen through the house where Sagittarius is placed. So for example, for Sagittarius ascendant, you have this 8th house effect. For Leo, the transformation will happen through the 12th house. So definitely something big is about to come up. Something big you will hear, something big that will happen on that particular day or in and around that duration of time. And especially the next month of eclipse, when the Sun moves into the zodiac of Kark, Cancer zodiac, you should be very, very attentive to the energy of Sun. Because Sun is the soul, Sun is the Karaka of our Atma, and Sun is the luminary, Sun is the source of light, and Sun is the very reason the planets exist. Therefore, this Sun is going into transformation, means your entire horoscope will go into transformation, and for next 1 month things may not go as planned and things may not be the way you planned it for. Obviously, a lot of factors come into play. This is a very generic thing which I am saying, but you will see a certain effect of this eclipse in every day-to-day activity, especially psychologically, or deciding something or building an approach towards a solution. So what you have to do is meditate as much as you can, put yourself into a very calm, relaxing position, be very flexible mentally, and accept the things and be very gentle like a river. Do not try to resist, or else you will be blocked. But what you have to do is be a river, find a workaround, and move around the problem rather than trying to hit the problem head on. So this is a way more spiritual domain than a material domain, and the internal transformation is certain to happen. I hope that you are blessed with the perfect internal transformation that you were planning, and I hope that your soul moves into a higher dimension and we all get in tune with God. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching Punneit Astrology. This was a short take on the eclipse that is going to happen on 16th of July. I may or I may not plan a meditation session on that day, but if I do, I will certainly upload a very quick update video on YouTube. Hit the bell icon so that you can get notified when I will upload that video and all my future videos, and subscribe, because that is the only way you and me can get connected. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching Punneit Astrology. This is your host Punneit, and stay blessed. God bless you.